Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Dr. Imran Hamza Alawiye, the author of The Gateway to Arabic. I specialize in teaching Arabic to non-Arabic speakers in a non-Arabic environment. And that is why I'm with you today. My intention is to run a course which is going to be based upon one of my publications entitled Arabic from the Beginning, Part 1. The course is going to be divided into 18 lessons. Each lesson runs approximately for 30 minutes. In addition to that, I will be teaching you some useful phrases, initially using Latin script transliteration, which inshallah will be converted into Arabic text later in the series. By the end of the course, I hope and I have confidence inshallah that you will be able to read and write Arabic with a degree of expertise, inshallah. So we're about to start lesson number 1 shortly, and be with me. Right, here we are. This is the Arabic from the Beginning Part 1, on which I'm going to base the lesson, inshallah. You will need a copy of this book so that we can learn together throughout this program. Okay? Right, let's have a go now, and we start. This is page 3 of the Arabic from the Beginning book. On it you will see the Arabic alphabet in its total from the beginning to the end. And each letter is carrying the transliteration, which will help you to, master the name of the letter. So in a moment, as you will see that explained to you comprehensively on the board, but if you forget any letter's name, you can refer back to page 3 of the Arabic from the Beginning. So that might be helpful. So now, analysis of the alphabet from Alif to the end. You'll find there are 28 letters there. And Arabic, of course, you need to know that it's written from right to left across the page. From right to left across the page. That's the first thing you need to know. Right, let's start. The first alphabet or letter in the alphabet is very straightforward, and that is we call it Alif. Just a straight line carrying from top down. You start from top and go down. That's your Alif. It's called Alif. That's simple. Inshallah, that's Alif. Alif. Next, I'm going to write the next 3 letters after the Alif. The reason being, these 3, they are the same shape. And the shape is like a boat. So we're going to agree to call them like a boat family. There are 3 of them. So the first one, you draw, remember, from right to left across the page. Right, let's start. You go, that's the first one. So they are the same. The second and the third. So they're the same. They're supposed to be the same. Let's pretend they are the same family, both family. Now in Arabic, when you have the same shape, maybe repeated twice or 3 times, as is the case in this one, we use dots to differentiate between them. So some of them may have 1 dot, some may have 2, some may have 3. 3 is the maximum dots in the Arabic alphabet, and some will be on top, some may be below. Let's have a look. So the first one in the family, both family, which you have now the picture of this shape in your mind. So we put 1 dot here, which is below. 1 dot below this family. So below. That's hopefully would trigger the name of the letter. Ba. Ba. So think of both family and think of dot below. One dot. Ba. Now let's put two dots here above second of the family. So the same shape, which is the both family, we have two dots. I want the two dots to trigger again the name of the letter ta. Ta. So we have one below ba, two above ta. Let's put three dots, three dots, that's tha. So the both family, one dot below ba, two above ta, three tha. If I test you now, I say, oh, okay, write ta for me. All you have to do is remember the shape and try to remember the dots to trigger the ta. So you will remember that you have the both family and you have two dots, that ta. What about if I say write ba for me? The same both family. You write that the shape, and let me write that shape again. And you put one dot below. One dot below. That's one dot below. Tha. Write the same family and then put three dots above. So alif, ba, ta, and tha. Well done. 4 letters is gone already. You know how to write it. You know how to read it. Well done. Easy. So the next family, also there are 3 in that family as well. Yeah. Okay, let's write them here. Same family. Just look at the way I'm writing the line. In this case, writing the line and then like a capital C. Line, capital C, line, capital C. I want you to write them in one go though. So when you're writing them, make sure you have smooth writing. So you do line, yep, like this, yep, and so have a look at that for me. How do you describe that shape? Can you describe it for me? Okay, think number. That's like if you have it upside down, that's number 2 upside down. So now you have the picture of the shape now, number 2 upside down. Let's do something with it, with dots again, to differentiate between these two upside down 2. So there are 3 of them, so you need to, have that in your mind. Now, I will tell you the story about these 3. Now, they are actually in the gymnasium, in the gym. That's essential. They are in the number 2 upside down. They are in the gymnasium. Let's put a dot here underneath the first one. Because they are in the gymnasium, I will say that's gym. Gym. The first one in that family is gym. Their location should give the name away. Gymnasium, gym. The dot is below. Now, I'm going to put dots on top of the third one on his head. It's like having a pain on his head and it's making horrible kind of noise. Clearing. Wow. So, and that's his name. His name is Ha. Ha. The one in the middle, not impressed. Say, I'm not going to really adopt any dot at all. He said, what that noise you are making? I don't like that noise. It's chasing him around, just running, chasing this around. And of course, this one is faster than him. He was very tired and panting away. And that's his name. His name is Ha. So we have Jim. He was expelling the air out. You see, that will cause your throat to be dry. and the noise, clearing the throat. So Jim, Ha, and Ha. Now 7 letters is gone. One is on his own, watching everybody, towering on top of them. That's Alif, because at the beginning, proud to be there first. So standing tall, no interference. And the second family, they're both family, as if they want to go on the journey. You have the first of the family below, 2 dot ta and 3 dot tha. The number 2 upside down family, they are in the gymnasium. The first one has a dot at gym, and the second one is Mr. Panting. And you have the ha, ha, ha. So Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Ha. There we are. You have done 7 letters. Now, from here, the next few letters now, there are only 2 in the family. 2 of them. So we start with 1 in the family. We now second at 3 in the family. The third, 3 in the families. The next one, only 2 in the family. Right, and they, like this. Sitting pretty on the line. Now, in this case, when you have 2 in the family, one of them has to have a dot. You know, if one had 2, the second one may have more, or and so on. This one, number 1, usually the first one will have less dot or no dot at all. If you have 2 in the family, usually the first one no dot, or have a lesser dot than the second one. Let's have a look. In this case, number 1 has no dot, and that's del, simple D, da, like a daddy, del. And the second one has a 1 dot above, and vel. So the first one is del, and the second one with 1 dot is vel, del, vel. Note how the tongue is flat and is a little bit out, a little bit, you know, pressure. Vel, del, vel. The next family also, they have 2 in the family. The next is 2 as well. And it's similar, but they start right on top and they just drop it like this. So you start and drop. The first one, no dot. The second one, surprise, surprise, 1 dot. So Ra, the first one is Ra, the second one is Zain or Za. Ra, Zain. So we have Dal, Vel, Ra, Zain or Za. Dal, Val, Ra, Zain. Next family also, only 2 in the family. What's this family? This family is like a number 3 looking up and with tail. So looking up with tail. The first one, no dots. The second one, 3 dots. So you have seen. I can see. Seen. Seen is to believe. Seen. Seen. The second one, sheen. So seen, sheen. Seen, 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 shh. Look at movement. Seen, sheen. Dal, val, ra, za, or zain, sin, shin. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, ha. Dal, val, ra, zain, sin, shin. Next family, also 2 in the family. You know, first one probably no dot. The second one probably 1 dot. Right, you're right. Now watch the way I'm going to write the next family. I'm going to see my hand movement. It's going to be clockwise. It's going to go this direction. So you start this, you complete and then do your tail. One more time, the second in the family, clockwise, do the tails. Now, you can see before the tails, I have this angle here, this little corner there. From there, the tail. Now, the first one, no dot. Second one, one dot. That pattern is now emerging. What's the name of this? This one is, as a whistling, sword. Sword. Look. Seen. Sheen. Sword. Like a seesaw. Sword. Dod. You see, del. Dod. Yeah? Sword. Dod. Well done. Right. Next family. The next family, also there are two in this family. They love two in the family, huh? So the base of this next family is the same base as this one, starting from. Let's see what's happened. Right. Look at this, clockwise. That's the base. But in this family, no tails. Instead, we have line coming from top down. Next one in the family, the same shape. See? And then down. You can see the base of this. The base and the base and the base, they're the same. So once you have this base, you can form from that base 4 letters. You can form sword. You can form dod. You can form this. And that is to. To. Let's compare that. This is ta. The both family ta. But this one is thicker. To. You put in emphasis. You are pressing your tongue. To. Tall man. To. To. Ta. To. And this one dot here, this family, and that's it, tho. Tho. Now you are the tongue is rolling forward. Tho. Whereas here is the tongue is flat. Thel. Tho. To. Tho. Right. It's Arabic. Pronunciation of Arabic is essential. Otherwise, you got to make a really terrible boo-boo. Believe me, if you don't let your letter comes out properly, you may turn the meaning upside down. Something you don't mean to say, you will say terrible things. So, but that's why I'm really taking my time to go through this with you to see how the tongue and mouth and throat is working to produce proper pronunciation. So you need to really be with me on this one. So speaking Arabic requires work, not laziness. You have to work all the part of your face and body and so on. So we have to, tho. Right. Next family. Just get the rubber out for you. Right. Next family. Also there are two in the family. Let's see what. This is slightly challenging letter, this one. Right, the first one is like a small c on top of the line and capital C coming down. So that is in one go and you are there. First one, no dots. That's not a surprise. The second one, one dot. So this letter, are you ready? This is very unfamiliar sound in Arabic, this particular family. Right, it's like a strangulation here. Ein. 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 And rain. Ein. Rain. As if when you put a liquid down your throat and a gargle, you combine that with the ein. Ein, ein, rain. Come on, have a go. Ein, rain. Well done. So, to, tho, ein, rain. Right. Now we're going to calm down now. The rest of them, you know, very gentle, soft kind of things. Right, the next family now is very easy. Now we are now coming down. So I would better relax. It's soft letter and so on. Right, the next letter, two in the family as well. So we have this one dots. That's a fa, 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 fa. That's very simple. Fa, like F-A, yeah, fa. The next in the family, slightly deeper than the fa, so you have two dots on top of it, and that's a cough, like in the coffee, coming back from the when you say it like a mouth slightly open, cough. So fa, that's easy, and then cough. Next, this is lonely one now. One in the family, this one's coming on its own. Poor things. Fa, and then you have ka, and then here, straight line down, stretch, spread it, and curve it slightly, and put a small c with the tail inside it. That's a calf. K-A-F. K-A-A-A-K-A-A-F. Calf. Ka. Now let's see between this and this. This one is cough. Cough. It's coming from your throat here. Cough. But this one is very flat. Calf. Like a khaki. Huh? Ka. Huh? Ka. Caw. 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 Ka. Look at the movement, the mouth. Caw. Ka. Caw. Ka. Well done. So the next letter, only one as well in the family, and it's very simple to write and to pronounce. It's like a, you know, your walking stick, really upside down. Okay, let's have a look. Straight line going through the line of paper and go, come back up again and stop. That's lamb. Lamb. So cough, calf, lamb. Yeah. Now the next one, which is meme, I want you to pay attention the way I'm going to draw it, the way I'm going to write it. Yeah. So you go to the right clockwise, slightly round, slightly, and then come back and drop. So the last movement is this drop, except that you are starting from the top. You are doing the head first. One more time, the right is here for you. You go right clockwise and drop, and that's your meme. 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 That's like a M-E-E-M. Meme. So that's meme. We have lamb, meme. Next is noon. One also in the family. Noon. Noon. Yeah, noon. One dot there. The corner. It's not like a boat family because it's deeper and have a dot there. So noon. Like a N-O-O-N. Noon. Noon. So meme, noon, lam, meme, noon. Now is ha. Let's see how we got that ha. Now, that's ha. It's like a combination of this dal, and then you go inside. That's your ha. I'm going to do it again and then show you another one. So ha. Now, in isolate format, you will see that later on. you write it this way. So we write like a, just round, like that, like an O. No dots, nothing, just staying there pretty. Later on you will see, you will come across it like this, but I will explain it to you then. Yeah? So let's write it like this. That's your ha. Now this is ha. Compare this to the panting one. That's a harsh. Because you're panting. Whereas this one is just relaxation. Take the air in and then let it go. Relief. But this one is hard. That's why you will hear Muhammad, Ahmad. That's this one. But this is we will know words that's coming with that later on. It's as if you are going through, you nearly finished the alphabet, you are relaxing. Now, the next letter, also single, is wow. Wow. Imagine this one. It's like a Ra and Zain having a head. You're going clockwise this way, and then just drop it. And that's your wow. As if you are nearly finished your letters. So, wow, we nearly finished. Wow, God, wow. And the last letter in the alphabet, imagine you finish now. You finish. Yeah, we finish already. Yeah, well done, well done. I like this. So, yeah, let's write it down. That's it, the yeah. Simple writing with 2 dots below. Yeah. Wow, we nearly finished? Yeah, we finished. Well done, everybody. Now, if we count it, there will be 28 letters in the alphabet. Let's go through them. And you have them on your page 3 of the book. Yeah? Now, together, let's read it. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. Jim, Ha, Kha. Dal, Zal, Ra, Zain. Sin, Shin. Sod, Dod. To, Dha. Ain, Ghain. Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Noon, Ha, Wow, Ya. Well done. You see, I told you that inshallah we're going to make it as simple as possible. Don't listen to anybody telling you that Arabic is very hard to learn. No. Arabic is a mathematical language. Arabic is very easy to learn. It's very logical, full of nice rules and structure. So you can hang on to it. Wonderful language. Together we are going to master this language, inshallah, God willing.